Hey guys, this time I will talk about the Unity project we aim to make a lexical analysis, where the teacher gave us the instructions with evaluate and question for the feeling webining. My name is Leonel Humberto Gómez Gallegos, currently studying in Tecnológico Nacional de México on Campus Instituto Tecnológico Nuevo León. I am in engineering in sistemas computacionales. I am in seventh semester. My teacher is Luis Alejandro Reynoso Guajardo, who teaches module Lenguajes y Automatas 1 on la Unity 6. And this video is recorded on December 17 in the city of Guadalupe, Nuevo León. In this, we'll start with the introduction with the definition of token, patterns, lexicon, and others. Then we'll see code, and finish with the conclusion and reference. La introduction. The main purpose of the parser LEXICO interpret the input characters stream and transform it into a sequence of component lexicons to be used by the parser. While performing this function, the lexical analysis performs entire cleanup task. Among them is removing blanks of comments. It also deals with the problem that the canaries from different characters set of the language in not the cause sensitive. Lower quite winning will explain later. What's a token? It's the element of the word that contains the main meaning and with which a family of words it forms its general invariable. The set of nouns words of the language, that is its vocabulary, which is included in the directions of side language. It is a set of words and associated meaning which, however, works on different levels. What's a pattern? A pattern is a description of the form that the steps of a token can take in the case of a keyword like token. The pattern is the sequence of characters that make up the keyword. For identifiers and some other tokens, the pattern is a more complex structure that is related by many strings. Basically, it's the rule that generates the sequence of characters that can represent a certain lexical component. Basically, a regular expression. What is a lexicon? This is logical and coherent sequence of characters related to a category, identifier, reserved word, letters, string numeric. This is operator of punctuation character in addition to that a lexical component can have on several lexicons. A lexicon is a sequence of characters in the source program matching the partner for a token and identified by the lexical analyzer as an instance of a token. Dex. Remove comments with space tabs and no lines, invalid characters to a form token. File inclusion included. Count the number of lines and columns to insert error message. Identifiers. These are lexical symbols that name entities. The concept is analogous to information process names. Reserved words work that a specific meaning in the programming language without the need for using it to you. Symbols. Symbols used as separates of the different construction of a programming language. Constant. These are data that will not change their value from the program and operators which allow mathematics to perform a specific action: sum, subtraction, multiplication, and division. As in we come to picture. So with the NetBeans, the language into which were able to example will in be JavaScript, and its operation is as follows. This is the time I will show you the lexical works. The first thing we did was load a project already made which has the name ANALIZADOR LEXICO, which the open and the following libraries appear. We will focus on the code folder. There will of the class made, this the frame and the main. Class tokens. So already having the tokens class open inside the code package, a public class called tokens was made in which the following variables were added, and these variables are performed the ones that still appear in SUI or frame with reservados igual, suma, resta, multiplicación, división, identificador, número, and error. Lexer, the class lexer.flex where that wedding was to see in the code page, it's where the package is included. Then import its code tokens, which is where and the symbols and numbering that will win similar, which grant all the tokens of the lexical analyzer. So amount the percentage after declaration step to win to use it added. Inside the elected class. So token types, the language that it's the 8AZ, upperset and lowercase. The demands were developed so that it stops reading third and goes to another identifier. D are the digits that will out from 0 and 9. At its Java, we made a public class called lesson. So the following are the reserved words within of the course of example. So and this will return the name and reservados. As with the weekend things. So igual, suma, resta, multiplicación y división with the signs. Go to principal class, where only a static principal was made using the string to identify the route which it's done as follows. So we're going to search packs, right to click and to pop properties, and to put uppers in the project folder. So copy paste and paste your NetBeans. The next public read with BMP so that it's generate the lexical generated inside this were directly imports in the Java file. So here is the class that import called HotFlex, which at the moment of execute it will open the flexer point Java class by default. The next public to add the HotFlex main, if you do not have it when download into or trusted browser. Once download when you are the project liberates will click where jar files of folder. the following window will open, where we look where is then en mi case wakes up in desktop. In the ANALIZADOR LEXICO folder, we select it and click on Open, and it will automatically appear in the library. So Lexer.java and these waves use up the strings that we enter give and its comment before it is created by default. Continued with JFrame, we add a button which will analyze your type of identified when and within a scroll panel, and you have in the variable to gap to result obtained. Here is the code which I will also leave in the description, and we're going to show me examples of lyrical analyzer. So file, archivo, no file, archivo.text, point text. WordText, fin del programa. WordText, símbolo no definido. WordText es un zoom, token zoom. We add a button which will analyze the type of identification given in J scroll panel and generate in the variable to web the result obtained. Where is the code which it will also leave in the description, and we are going to show me examples of lexical analyzer. When executing the program, information comes to you which it's the given identifier and what my type of constant is like the following examples. For example, number 1. So execute 1, it's a number end of the program. So my name LEU, L is identificating, E is identifier, O is identifier, and fin and end of the program. For example, L 0 zoom. L is its identifier, 0 it's a number, zoom token zoom, and the program. What this program teach? Use identification and lexical language, be a symbol, a constant, a reserved verb, among others. To finish of the program, continue. These screenshots with the run code. Continue with the conclusion. With this topic within this unity is we help just to identify the syntax of the lexical components, as we saw that it can be called tokens, and they are used to process the input symbol should at the lexical analyzers, which collect this information, and finally the patrons with this symbology with the generate strings at website in the previous code. Finally, reference used 2.2 componentes léxicos, patrones y lexemas with the links of the information. Bye.